If you feel a river moving through you of emotion, of energy, of spirit, of your family, your people, your elders, your loved ones, your children, your hopes, your dreams, your prayer, your heartbreak, your trauma, your tenderness, all your sensitivity, all your vitality, all of your life, feed us here by the fire today. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. What I've been doing over the last few days is really praying about you particularly, right here in this room. And I asked Spirit to bring me some more medicine words, so I revised and expanded this prayer. I farmed and gardened this prayer. I put my fingers in the soil of this prayer. And so this is going to be the worldwide debut, and you are the first souls to experience this prayer on this day, April 25th, 2025. The working title is Bless You Who Set Your People Free. And bless you who set our people free. ¿Listos?
Listo.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Open.
Open.
Abierto. Vámonos. Come with me. Follow my voice. Let it move into you as a river. My soul today is in the desert, and I am an orphan in the land of my birth. La tierra de encantamiento, Nuevo Mexico. I am in the desert in the land of my birth, the land of enchantment, Nuevo Mexico. I am in the desert and I am wandering, and I am so alone. My skin is burning in the summer sun, and I am so thirsty. I pray for water, agua pura. I grow delirious. I'm about to collapse, and then I see you. I see all of you. I see each of you. I see children who have grown to become sanctuaries for children. Safe spaces, gardens, greenhouses, shelters, Head Starts, teachers, caregivers, examples, role models, mentors, hope dealers for children. I see women draped in turquoise and silver shining in that bright New Mexican sun. You are singing ancestor songs. You dance barefoot on the red dirt. You are revival. I see men, caballeros, weaving freedom from the strands of agave. I see souls turning the soil, painting the sky, in sweat lodges and on mesa tops, in ceremonies, swimming in spirits. I smell piñon roasting and green chile roasting, rojo y verde. I smell fried bread.
Yo.
The aromas send me into a dream. Dream catcher catches me. I see each of you, all of you, every one of you, your hands in the New Mexican clay, shaping traditional Pueblo pottery. It glistens black like obsidian. Indigenous stories dance forth from the pottery. It glistens, I say. I am the orphan child. I am the pottery you shape. You call to me. You say, child, niño, come this way. And I am so thirsty, you see. I feel something move through my body, something electric that feels like lightning in a New Mexican storm. And in my body, the lightning feels like the spices of togetherness, like belonging, like familia, like home. You keep calling to me. Come this way, mijo. I come to you. I'm afraid. For I have been so alone in my childhood. but I feel your love, and it feels like sanctuary. Like a place that will not hurt me, like eyes that see my beauty, like hearts that feel my sacredness. Your love feels like life. I see your own childhood memories dancing above your head like a piñata filled with happiness. I come to you. I risk my life. ¿Me entiendes?
Yes.
I risk my life by coming to you. I let my life fall into your clay-making hands. You open your arms to me. I feel the warmth of your heart like a summer sun. And then you carry me. I sleep deep. I wake. You have brought me to a freshwater well in that desert. You say, drink. I believe in you. I trust you. I dare to open and drink what you offer. The prayers of my soul explode inside my body. I have this thing called hope. I am new, and you, each of you, you children who remember childhood, you make all things new. A voice like thunder speaks to me. It says, now is the time for the ones who care for children, for the people, for the pueblo. It is time for my sacred medicine people to remember who they are. And with this thunder commandment rivering through my soul, I feel everything open and words come through like prayers. And the words, these sweet medicine words, are for you. You who cradled me in the desert of my childhood. So I could love you now in the tenderness of your life. The words like a flash flood racing through desperate, dry arroyos begin like this. You caretaker. You cycle breaker. You love maker. You care for all of this. You care for the programs and the buildings and the resources. You care for your work family. You care for your colleagues who care directly for the children. You care for the children and families and communities. You are the bloom in the neighborhood, the light in the streets, the bringer of medicine and honor and dignity. You make this great miracle, Ventura, this medicine wheel go round. You do. You care for the daily deluge of harm. You care for the imperfect law that becomes imperfect policy, that in the clay working hands of CDR becomes soulful practice, that becomes soulful sacred salvation culture. You alchemist, you do this.
Yes, yes.
You magic maker.
Yes.
You changer of the equation.
Yes.
You calculus reviser.
Yes.
Hope weaver. You do this. You care for the system and your duties and obligations, yes. You care for the daily clock and your employment and your bills and your health care. You care for your own families and children and country. You care and care and care for our humanity. You are a great sponge of caring, absorbing all of our collective hurt and hope and harm and hell and heaven, all of your moods and feelings and flowings and flowerings, all of our prayers and despair and songs and sorrow. You absorb and internalize and soak into your bones and marrow and blood and body all that we are. Mm-hmm. Yes. All of our aches and yearning and trauma and romance and dreams and darings. La pregunta. The question is, dear soul, what does all this caring cost you? Mm-hmm. We are here today to take account. Who is keeping count of the toll of all your caring? And how supported are you by this vast web of life that you care for? How supported are you in your caring for you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
For you. And who knows the secret hurts you hold and the magical chance for rest and renewal you are still trying to decipher? And who can share with you all that you feel? And who will walk with you over your tender terrain of heart? Your empathic valleys and morning meadows and tall, towering cliffs of anxiety. And who will reach with you for those light, white clouds of peace you so dearly need and pray for? Who will reach with you? And who will bleed? Who will bleed with you? And who will wail with you when you absolutely have to wail? And who will help you with all that system paperwork, the mountains of paperwork that never shrink? Who will release you from being a paper worker so that you can be a soul worker, a midwife, a gardener, a planter of seeds, a harvester, a wisdom keeper, an elder, teacher, mentor, guide, listener, oh, you sweet listener of souls.
Oh, that's right.
And who will brew tea for you and pour tea for you and sit with you and sip tea with you? And who will look into your eyes and see the truth of how you are really doing beneath the surface of the caring replies you offer to the question of how are you doing? Do you need me to repeat that? I will. Who will look into your eyes and love you enough to see the truth of how you are doing beneath the surface of your caring replies to the question, how are you? Mm-hmm. I'm fine, I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm okay. How are you? Who will love you enough to look into your eyes and see the truth of your tenderness and join you there? Huh?
I will.
I will. I love that. Who will beckon the child you still are, and put a loving arm around the child you still are, and hug you until you cry it out? Who will smile at the pool, no, the lakes of tears you leave on the floor? And who will recite with you the scroll of all the children you care for, the children who have been lost and the children who have been found? Los perdidos. And who will sanctify this work you do and lift up to the sky of admiration this work you do? And who will call you noble and treat your calling as noble and whisper in your heart when it hurts that all this that you give all of this that you give yourself to, dia por dia, day by day, is worth the pain and labor. Hermana, hermanos, and who will kick the jukebox that is your spirit? And if you see the movie Sinners yet, show of hands. Okay, some of y'all, okay, cultural reference here. Jukebox, y'all know what a jukebox is?
Yeah.
I'm not that old, am I? Raise your hand if you know what a jukebox is. Okay, if somebody's seated next to you, don't got a clue them in. Say when my daughter was a teenager, she'd be like, Daddy, Google it. With a little attitude, let them know, Google it. Because they ain't got time, we in a poem right now. And who will kick the jukebox that is your spirit, but it will not play your favorite songs anymore? Who will jolt your jukebox into joy? And who will dance with you to the music of your soul? And who will weep? My God, who will weep with you? And who will sit by the fire and tell stories with you of this magic, miraculous thing you do? This hoodoo you do, voodoo you do, this weaving you do of the vulnerable strands of child souls and child hearts and child minds, this sweetgrass weaving you do of dehumanized, marginalized, stigmatized families who only want the crumb of dignity, but who deserve the whole cake. And who will bake this cake with you, and who will bury themselves with you in the flower of resistance to the status quo and the endless cages of conformity and supremacy and caste and oppression? Who will get all the way dirty with you and spill the milk of bureaucracy all over the kitchen floor and laugh at it and not take it seriously and never clean it up? Who will make messes with you? And who and when they come for the children and families and communities, when they come for our people? Who will root with you deeper into your faith, into your spiritual earth, into your songs and stories that begin with love and journey through love and end with the waterfall, the ocean, the sky, the universe, and all the galaxies of love? Who will decide that your leaves of absence, y'all got leaves of absence at CDR? Okay, feel me. Who will decide that your leaves of absence shall from this day forward, April 25, 2025, all these 25s, okay, who will decide with you that your leaves of absence shall from this day forward be called leaves of presence? So that you can go and be with yourself and be with your people. Presence, so that you can begin to remember who you are.
Yes.
Presence, who will love you enough today to sit and write love letters to you and leave them on your desk and post them in the hallways and recite them at the staff meetings and leave them on the windows of your car and slide them into the pockets of your jacket? Who will break open their own heart enough to write with the onyx inks of their holy words and say, I just want to say that I love you for who you are and how you persist in this caretaking list, despite your fears that you won't get it right, and how you give flight to the kite that is a child, even when your system won't give you any string and any sand of beach to run on, to run across and catch the wind, won't give you any wind, won't give you any wind, any ocean water, any sky so blue and hope so big to drench your doubt in hallelujah waters. Oh, you precious sons and souls and daughters. And I just want to say that I love you. Can I do that? Is that all right?
Yes, do it.
I just want to say that I love you for doing what you do anyway.
That's right.
In spite of, regardless. And I admire your unbelievable determination to heal yourself. Feel me? Don't run from this. I admire your unbelievable determination to heal yourself from your own childhood wounds. And the ways you were abandoned and betrayed and violated and erased and silenced and ridiculed. And yet here you are still unspooled, unclenched, open-hearted, like a rose in spring. Give it up, and still you sing, and still you serve, and still you advocate. Never too late. You are the most persistent water I have ever known. The way you drip from trees and leaves and eaves and dry places that have forgotten mercy. Mercy, you are a drought ender, a blender that stirs the silt of complacency. You are a hope dilator, a seer of souls beneath their beaten down identities. You revolutionary rage for freedom. You barefoot dancer, naked of resources, but still rich in passion. You storyteller who leaves behind the hurtful myths and dares new words, new stories, new allegories, new legends, new mythology. You storyteller, you cliffs of awe and wonderment, you levitator of our young drums, you levitator of our young drums, our young ones, you uncelebrated, underappreciated, underestimated warriors of grace. You maple sweetener of a lonely toddler space. I, your spirit child, just want to write you this letter today, and I pray it will soothe the bruise that plagues your heart. And I pray my words will caffeinate your sleepy afternoon malaise and energize your weary days and lift the cataract from your years of haze. I am your spirit child now, and I am hugging you with my little tortilla-fed brown body and reassuring you that you're going to be all right, baby. You're going to be all right. You take such good care of me, and now it is time that you care for you. I hope you will gather with your child care kin here with you today and conspire with each other on how you can heal not just the children and families, but the very ways you do this work so you can heal yourselves. I said it. Stand before you as a child, I was saying to you that we, the children, need you to be you. We need you whole. We need you healthy. We need you well. We need you rested and fed and loved. We need you affirmed. We need you safe. We need you. We need you. I am your spirit child, and I just want to write you this letter today. I have come from across the centuries to let you know that your ancestors, la gente, tu pueblo, tus abuelas y abuelos are proud of you for the way each day you die and birth yourself again and grow. Amen. Gracias. Your ancestors are loving you. They're proud of you. They admire you. They believe in you. I have come from across the centuries to let you know. They, your people, tell me stories in my sleep. My spirit walks dimensions and finds them. And your people tell me stories about how they watch you waver, wander, wonder, but yet always find your way back to the purity of your cause. They applaud you from their world of light. They watch over you as you sleep at night. You better believe this. Can you feel your people in your heart? This is where your work truly starts. Your people are crying and singing to you. They are saying that we may have crossed many oceans, rivers, and lands, may have endured the whip from hateful hands, picked cotton, cabbage, cane, or corn. As long as you, my child, pick freedom, pick freedom, pick freedom for el pueblo, y los niños, y la familia, and those who forgot their power, you're going to be all right.
Yes.
We're going to be all right. She got that Kendrick vibe. Look at you, you bold, brilliant, becoming thing, you crystalline lens of sun, started warming fires for children like me as we shiver in the cold. You are the kindness of legends told. You are our chocolate cake for dinner. Our waffles for lunch. Our sweet things for brunch. Our super she-ros and heroes, capeless and concentrating your powers on our trembling circumstance. You hypnotic calming trance. You are the breeze that helps us solve our windless quandary. You lift us up like a great gust lifts up a line of laundry. You escape artist, showing us your magic tricks. You pull rabbits out of hats, then pull futures out of jeopardy, and that's you making it do what it do, regardless the nonsense coming through. I am pouring out my heart to you because I have seen you go hungry for lack of affirmation, validation, appreciation, celebration. I have come with hot pots of pozole. And the ladle, the light. Woo! I felt that. I have come with some hot pots of pozole and a ladle the lies and size of language. Please open and let me feed you. Please open. Break the scar tissue. Let me in. Your self-care and mutual care muscles are atrophied and emaciated. I want you to learn the part of reciprocity that has to do with you letting yourself be blessed.
Yes.
That part. You're good at blessing others, but can you let yourself be blessed?
That's right.
Can you let yourself be blessed with rest, with tenderness, with true friendship, with loyalty, with kindness and softness? You don't have to say yes to everyone and everything. No is a superpower too. A spirit that is always loving you. She sees you, sister. No is a superpower too. A spirit that is always loving you. Can you be still? I, the child, can teach you. I've had a lot of time in solitude. And I know a secret, my child care friend. Stillness opens doors inside your soul that lets a great black bird called clarity come through. Stillness lets you see yourself. Have you ever tried to look at your reflection in a body of water that's rippling, that's upset, that is not still, and your reflection is distorted, yeah? And you can't see yourself clearly until that water does what? Grows still, becomes calm. This is your soul, a body of water, and we need you still. Stillness lets you see yourself maybe for the first time in your life, apart from what other people want from you. It lets you see you as the divine sees you, as Creator sees you, as life sees you. Not obligated to anyone or anything. Just in tune with your sweet, sacred song. This is best practice, my people, we're speaking of. Write it in chalk on the board. Stillness. This is best practice for you, for the children, for the families, for leadership, for everybody. Stillness sharpens your discernment tool, your intuition. It polishes your musical instrument so that when you sing, it sounds like your song and not the notes of conformity. Stillness introduces you to the parts of you that don't get to come out and play in this life of grind and grind and grind. That you wants to meet you. Stillness washes away the voices many that have swamped you all your life and kept you from learning the voice that is your own. Stillness is your very own personal throne of rootedness. It is a magic wand that turns you into a powerful tree. Stillness can set you free. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Here we are in the desert, precious ones, beneath this tremendous sun. And I have prayers for you. Take them as you go. I pray that when bad spirit comes and threatens to break apart the sacred basket that is your teamwork, You do not panic, despair, or flee. No, you come together even more.
Yes, that's right.
You tighten the sweet grass weaving. You burn yourself some sage and sing yourself some songs and dance like you dance when your heart floods with fear. For only love can lift you up, lift you out, and lift you into a brighter story. A legend where children have a chance to grow into tall trees, like 2 trees, and a better forest than the one we left for them. So, my precious soul servant, sacred sanctuary for a child like me, I pray this day you can open wide enough and feel deep enough to receive and carry forever my medicine word, which is childhood, which is every child's dream and prayer, which is life, which is life, which is you in love, in all this endless, aching, awesome love. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. We're going to be all right. Thank you. This was a love letter for you. It wasn't from me, it was from the we. It was from all of these children. I just was, I didn't understand being born in a desert land all by myself, what the point and purpose was. We rarely do as children. Why am I here? I was singing that old spiritual. Lord, how come me here? I wish I never was born. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, long way from home. And I was suffering because I was not fluent in the language of providence. Creator places us in our lives, in circumstance, and we go through pain and suffering. And until we understand how we can use the clay of that to shape our lives, to serve others, we cheat ourselves and all our loved ones and all of our living things, all our relations of the greatness and the medicine that we carry. We cannot do this work that we do, serving lives to our fullest ability until we remember the divinity and sacredness from which we come, of which we are, which is our essence, forever and ever. Amen. We must do this work as a faith walk, is what I'm saying. We have to believe in something greater than our job title, our HR designation,
That's right.
our paycheck. It would be nice to be affirmed every day from the people we work with, but we must be rooted in something deeper than that.